Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast, Snark Week, Episode 2, probably the same day, I don't even know. It's going to be a short one today because Kyra called me out again. What am I going to do? Why does she keep bullying me? I'm sorry. Anyway, people had mentioned that she does these lives. Somebody actually pays for these lives and uploads them to YouTube. And so to this person, I don't know who they are, we owe you a debt of gratitude and thanks. If you so choose, reach out to me and I will hook you up with some Canadian treats and a shirt. I don't even know if you're a fan of me, probably not. But I want to just say props to you for doing that for everybody else. So she does these lives where you have to pay to be a part of them, to ask questions, and then this person just uploads them. It's awesome. But in this one, she gets mad at me. She's super upset. And so let's take a look at why. But before we do that, we got to spin the old wheel. It is video 2 of Snark Week, and we got to dance. We got to give away another shirt. Let's go! All right, proud Army wife. Reach out to me, Josh, at thedadchallengepodcast.com with your shirt size and your address, and I'm hook you up. Gus and I just had a kiss. Let's go. Who's a good boy? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? He loves coming and saying hi. You saying hi? Or is it, you're looking for the butter tart, aren't you? You want some of my butter tart. I'll give you a little bite. Don't tell Mom. Don't tell Mommy. Who's that? You saying hi? You want to say hi? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Did you fart? You farted. Farty. Anyway, I'm sure the live is really, really interesting, but it's over an hour long. So I know that she starts talking about me near the end. So we're going to look at that. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It's so long, man, but maybe I'll just scrub through and see if we land on something interesting.
Oh my gosh, my armpits are so bad. I don't think you can tell in this video.
No, we can tell. We can tell. We can tell.
Yeah, hopefully. My hair... My extensions itch, everything.
Your extensions, everything about you's fake, Kyra. How do you live your life like this? I know people are going to be upset at me because people do this. It's just so foreign to me, maybe. Maybe I don't know. But if everything, your boobs are fake, your hair is fake, everything's fake. Isn't that tiring? Isn't it, itchy? I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, I'm always so late to doing these, realizing I was making some invoices for a few brands, and then I realized, oh my god,
I can't believe she still gets brand deals. Yeah, we want to team up with you, the one who broke up their family and likes threesomes with Taint. We want to team up with you. We think that you're the person that should rep our brand. Yeah? We're good? We're a team up? Let's do this? Okay, cool.
27. So, I had to...
Hey, Queen! I love reading people's comments that are supportive of trash heaps like this. This is it's almost like people are supporting of them because it's not the cool thing to do, right? It's like everybody hates her because she's trash, but they're like, well, I'm gonna like her. So if you don't like her, I'm gonna like her because I want to because you don't. I feel like it's like these are people like that. They always go against the grain, which is fine. But I'm just saying that's what I feel like. If you like this person, why?
Hurry up, but I think I'm actually gonna fix my hair. Sorry guys, let me get...
Oh, nice live. Cool. Preston, watch my children for me. Or die.
Fiance. We don't have to say boyfriend anymore.
Oh, no, we don't, but you still can't show them, so that's weird.
Helping. The kids are down, but of course, right as I started to walk down the stairs, they were like, Mom, can I have this? Mom, can I have that?
So then why don't you parent your children? No, you know why you don't parent children? Because this is more important to you. Right? Doing a live where you're getting paid to do it, F them kids. I got a live to do. Are you serious that you just said that? Nice.
He's asking to make sure that Levi said he could have something, and you guys know how kids are. They'll be like, oh, my mom mom said I could have this. When that's definitely not true.
Imagine the conversation with the guy that lives with you. My mom said I could have this. This guy lives with you. And he's saying things like, my mom? Also, the person you have threesomes with? That person? Is that what you mean to say? Holy, I feel like I should snark on this whole video, but it's way too long.
So he's just making sure. It's so fun during wedding planning because I already need advice. Like, you guys have no idea.
We know, because you've never been married. Because no one wants to marry you. I don't even know what's going on in Prestane's head. But you kind of deserve each other, so it's good.
Today
This is his second wedding. What'd you ask him? He's got some experience. Burn!
I don't know. And I don't really want it to, like, our style is not, like, super formal.
It isn't? No, I didn't think that. Someone sent me a message. I don't think it was, I don't know, it was on Kyra. It was somebody left a comment on Kyra's channel, and it was like, I just hooked up with this guy. And then one of the commenters was like, yeah, that's okay because they have an open relationship. Did they also have an open relationship? Or was that person just saying that to stir some trouble up? I don't know.
And, like, same with our group of friends. So, whoa, what's going on here? So I don't love the idea of doing, like, a dinner. Thank you, baby nugget. I feel funny saying that, but thank you.
Anyway, I don't care about the wedding.
Aw, so fun. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, that is so exciting.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin, shut up. Shut your hole.
I would love to have more than one baby with him, but I know for a fact that I can only have one or two myself.
No, you can't have any, apparently. You've had 4 C-sections. I think you're done. Everybody has said this. Why does she just... Maybe she misspoke before in her videos. Somebody help me find those. If you know that video she's talking about where she can't have more babies, let me know. I want to go back through some old OK Baby videos anyway. I keep hearing that. So maybe she didn't say that?
But after that, we can just get, like, a surrogate or something.
Oh, yeah. Rent out a womb. Let's rent a womb.
Thank you so much. I hope you're still watching this. I'm being slow with scrolling in the comments. I'm sorry. Samantha, thank you. Emily, you guys, I feel horrible that I didn't see these. Thank you. Do you think you'll stay living in Utah? Yes. Are you and Karina still close? Not really. I would say we stopped being as close as we were.
I don't know who Karina is, but that doesn't surprise me. Who's coming to your engagement party? I'll say it again. Who's coming? Does Preston even have any friends? And if he does, why? Do they know what's going on with this? Like, do they know or they're like, yeah, cool, buddy, threesomes, man. You found a girl that will let you have an open relationship. That's awesome. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's around a bunch of toxic assholes and they're all like, yeah, bro. Maybe that's what it is.
Before Oscar and I split, just like life kind of, we both just got busy, and that's just like how things go. You go get closer, and then you're not as close, but then you get closer again. And but I'm still like, we're still fine. I don't talk to her really. I don't talk.
You're not fine
to really anybody.
Yeah.
Or other than like about certain kid related things or holidays or whatever. Like, our lives are very separate, which is very intentional, I think, on both of our parts. I think in the beginning we really tried to not do that, but we realized that was what was best.
Look at these questions. Do you think your sex life will change now that you're engaged, married? What? These are strangers that you've never met, nor will you ever meet, asking questions like this. These people, like, if this is your fan base, ew.
Thank you so much. What do you wish we would understand more about your life or relationship?
Oh, here we go, claw hands.
Simply the fact.
I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I'm simply just better than y'all, and I'm simply just more known than you. Get off my dick.
Mm-hmm.
That 99% of what you see on the internet is not real. Like, I think if people...
Okay, 99% of you is fake then. So everything shows us is 99% fake, and we know your boobs are fake. We know your hair is fake. Everything's fake. Yeah, we get it.
People had that reminder, what they already know. Like, think about those situations or those documentaries, which not to say mine is this dramatic, but where they come out with, like, the truth, right? And you're like, oh my God, that's so the opposite of what I thought.
So then why don't you just set the record straight? It's so easy for you to come out and just set the record straight. Here's the truth. And she doesn't. What she does is she gets more cryptic. And she's like, oh, only if you guys would ever know. I wish I could tell you. Then why don't you? What's the big secret? So if all these narratives are out here, which are true, by the way, and you have corroborated specifically the threesome ones and everything else, you've corroborated all that stuff, okay? All the stuff that we've called you out for, the only thing you haven't corroborated is the cheating scandal thing. But we all know that you did. So then set the record damn straight. The reason she won't set it straight and tell the truth is because the timelines will F her up. Big time. Big time.
Usually that's the case, and I wish people would just kind of like realize, in my case, just consider like, what if actually it happened very differently, you know?
So let's see what else it could have happened differently. And this is something that has been brought up in the Reddit forum. If you haven't gone there, Kyra Renee Sivertson. I'll just show it to you. How about I just damn well show it to you?
Okay. Gosh. Reddit found your pregnancy test in your suitcase. There's someone saying that wasn't a pregnancy test. Those are actually ovulation strips so that I don't get pregnant.
That's what I said.
This is what I mean. Like, people have no fucking idea what. At least the idiots don't. You guys do. But these idiots out there take something.
Why don't you take birth control?
Honestly, probably a lot of them know it's not true and it'll just get views or whatever. I don't even know.
Shut up. Where is it?
I agree. I think if you're like curious enough, then you have to explore that for yourself. Because otherwise, like, what's gonna happen in 10 years when you have kids and like all these things and you didn't explore that? You're gonna wish that you did. And it's easier, even though it sounds hard to explore now, it's easier to explore now than when you have a million commitments together.
Exactly.
Does that answer
Man, I hope someone download all the Beneath the Sheets podcasts because I'd like to go over them again. Damn. I don't see the video anymore. So basically, anyway, the video was, I think it was how her and Preston got together because they were each other's support, because they had both, she left Oscar and Preston left Hannah, and then they were consoling each other. But the thing that really struck me as odd in that is that why would she not console Hannah? Hannah was her best friend. Preston was Hannah's ex. So why is she consoling him and hooking up with him? So her timeline of events and things that really happened, she won't tell you the truth because that's what happens. Because Hannah was her friend, Preston wasn't. So something was going on, and she knows we know. We're not dumb. We can put two and two together. My witness, who had a conversation with them in a hotel room when they were being drunk honest, because correct me if I'm wrong, but people who are drunk are generally more honest, right? I don't know. That's been my experience with drunk people. But they were telling this person they had been together for over, I think, 8 or 9 months at that time, which was April, which would have put their relationship back in October, well before she broke up with Oscar. So either it's that or it's this. And so this doesn't make any sense either. So why is Preston the person that you're consoling when Hannah's your friend? Dumbass. You don't break up with your boyfriend, he breaks up with the wife, and all of a sudden you guys are together, and you think that we're all going to be like, oh, it's probably just naturally occurring in nature. Shut up.
You know what I mean? But for my sake, because I got to put my ego aside, and my kids, I will never get online and be like, you know.
No, whoa, what? No, I don't know. What? We never get online and do. What?
That sounds like I'm bashing my ex. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, just the situation in general, you know?
No, I didn't. No, I don't know.
Like, there was definitely a side. Let's not forget, everybody, there was a point in the internet a couple years before where everybody was like, oh my god, you should leave, and like Team Kyra, and people were so, I think
my ring light fell. Remember, people were Team Kyra because she did that video where now that we watch it, and she went live so she could throw Oscar under the bus, and he was still not being mean. She was the one being super mean and making a huge thing of it in public. So this is the thing. She's very telling right now where she's like, everybody's going to be Team Kyra, and then shit went down and now nobody's Team Kyra. Literally everybody's Team Oscar, and he's not even on the internet anymore. He doesn't want to do it anymore, right? He went and found himself a successful real estate business is what he's doing, right? He's the one that dodged the bullet here. He's going to come out on top. He's going to be the one that goes on being wealthy and everything else. And if he's not effing careful, she's going to try to take that from him. So Oscar, be careful and get a lawyer. For the love of God, get a lawyer. Okay? So of all the people that found themselves, these two found each other in each other's taint, and Oscar actually found himself a life. That's very, very good.
your light just died.
Well, I wouldn't want to be lighting on you either.
And then
you suck.
People switch sides because that's what's fun. Not that there ever should have been a side. It's really stupid.
Why is your forehead doing that?
We're not 10 years old anymore, guys. Let's be realistic here.
No, you're the one talking sides here. Who you talking to?
But anyways. Okay, I think I got to like where the comments are now. Can you tell us the story behind the pearls?
Jasmine Dion writes, my BF left his long-term GF, and I left my long-term BF, and now everyone hates us. So I got it. Yeah, did you do what they did? And so there it is. That's so telling. The people that will follow her and stand her are people that would do what she does because they need to feel like they are justified in what they have done. So that's where your tribe comes from, right? That's why these trashy people have tribes. Trash attracts trash because they want to feel good about the shit that they have done. So they go to the influencer or person like that who has done it, and so they can attach themselves to it and be like, see, I'm not trash, but you are trash. You're just all trash together. That's so telling. Yeah, Jasmine, everybody hates you because you probably did what she did. There's so much here. I want to do this whole video, but I can't. It would take me 2 hours. There's so much here.
That he bounces you out and it shows. He fills the spaces you were. Yes, I definitely
fills your space. Woo! It's hot in here.
Like, there's things I didn't even feel like I was missing, and then now that I'm with him, I'm just like, oh my god. Like, how does a human...
You were missing someone else's husband? That makes sense.
Complete you like that. Like, not to sound so ridiculous and so...
Did you just say complete you? Did you just say that? This is why people hate you, Kyra. Because now you're like, not only did you do the dirty, like you did the deed you should have done, which was steal someone else's husband, and he did the deed he shouldn't have done, right? Not only did you do that, but now you flaunt it like it's the most romantic thing, most natural thing on earth. This is the problem. That's why people hate you. Because you're sitting here knowing you've done wrong, and you're like, doesn't matter. It's the magical. It's the magic that we found together.
Jeez, you guys, but I genuinely don't think many people find a love like this. Like, I didn't even know a love like...
That's because usually the love like that's taken by someone else, and they don't want to take that from somebody. That's generally what's... It's not supposed to be yours. But you didn't care.
This existed, and it feels so ridiculous to say, but it, like I would do anything in the world 1,000,000 times over to feel this kind of love and comfort and safety. Like, I just feel like...
Is it safe to go to Vegas and do threesomes with strangers? That's safe. Safety. Safety's on. Gonorrhea has entered the chat. I feel like you were rushing things. Yep.
I still remember the video of him fighting with you in the car. That
remember that?
Just was when I realized we don't know everything truly. Yeah, I mean, obviously we fought, and that was one of our really bad fights, and I was so embarrassed. I think we both were. Oh my god, I'll never.
We both were embarrassed. No, you went live and did that on purpose to try to frame him as a bad person, and then if you watch the video, you realize he was just trying to make you happy. It's crazy when you watch that video. Wow, knowing what we know now.
Forget that. We were both so embarrassed.
Both?
But, and again, it does happen. It's not like, it wasn't I don't know. But at the same time.
What kind of answers are these? Yeah, it was like the thing, in the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah, like, yeah, right? Mm-hmm. What? No. What you said there was nothing. You said nothing. You said a bunch of phrases and beeps and shit. Nobody knows what you're saying.
It definitely isn't what it seemed. Even to us, there's things even now that both of us realize was very toxic about our relationship,
Yeah, you're the toxic part of the relationship. Now you both realize it.
Jasmine, thank you. My boyfriend left his long-term girlfriend, and I left my long-term boyfriend, and now everyone hates us, so I get it, but now we've been together for 5 years. Sometimes things don't happen the way they're supposed to, or the way that you want them to, but look at the reward of it.
What's your reward, Kyra? You lost your entire platform. You don't make any money. Like, you make a little bit, but you literally lost almost all of your support, and the ones that stuck around are trash like you. What do you mean? Maybe she's saying, well, the love is worth it. Doesn't matter if I lose everything. I got the love I wanted. Maybe that's what she means. But you literally became the villain. And I know you hate it.
Do you feel like you have to filter a lot of your life? Definitely not. The only thing that I quote-unquote filter is I don't show his face, which is a choice of mine, and it's, kind of funny to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Why is it funny?
Like, some people in my personal life Like, why do you do that? And I'm like, honestly, just to like kind of fuck with people sometimes.
There it is. That's why she doesn't show Preston's face, because she wants to F with people. This is such a glorious love story, but I'm not showing your face because I want to F with you. Kyra is not ready for the real world. Still isn't. She says she doesn't care about her haters and everything else, but she does everything so strategically to F with people, everybody. She mentioned my name, and we're going to hear it in a second, because she wants me to do these videos. And eventually, we're all going to get bored and not talk about her anymore. But until then, I want to talk about this trash bag. Like, she's garbage, okay? But she just admitted to you why she does what she does.
Like the haters, you know, because they're the ones who get really pissed. But
why do we get pissed? We don't have to see, like, thank you for not showing Prestain's face. We appreciate it. What do you mean we get pissed? No, we get pissed because you're a hypocrite asshole. That you would exploit your children for most of their lives, and all of a sudden Prestain comes in the picture and you're like, privacy, we need privacy. That's what people are upset about. Not that you won't show him. Thank God you don't show him. Guy looks like a burnt boot. Thanks.
What was I gonna say?
Probably something shitty.
Yeah, I don't feel like definitely now I can only be me, you know?
Yeah, that's why everybody hates you. They realized who you really were. And that's gotta suck for Kyra. Had all these support systems and everything, and Oscar editing videos to make her look good. You imagine how hard Oscar's job was to edit videos to make her look good? Because the truth came out. She's like, I can just be me. And so when you finally get to become you on the internet and become the damn hypervillain, damn, that's gotta suck, man. There's gotta be some major realizations and wake-ups for her every single day. She's like, am I the asshole? Yes, Kyra, you're the asshole.
Does he help you with the kids? Yes and no. I think
that gave me an idea. I almost should go on the Reddit forum with like a throwaway account and do an Am I the Asshole? But put some family vlogging situations in there. Things that we know about. Am I the asshole? Okay, look, I had a relationship. We had a bunch of kids. And then I had a nanny. And then I started falling in love with her husband. And things got a little bit crazy. I'll just say what she says, right? Maybe they didn't cheat. Right? And so I broke up with my husband and he broke up with his wife, and instead of, befriending her and supporting her, I actually supported him. And this is what happened. Now we're together, now we're getting married. Am I the asshole? Imagine posting that. I would love to see what Reddit has to say about that. Maybe I will.
people think that like all of a sudden he stepped in and is just like trying to take on this dad role, or that I want him to, or that he's trying to, or whatever angle they try to come at it from. And genuinely, I can say he's been so respectful of my boundaries, of the kids' boundaries, and just like understanding the situation and knowing when to like help out and not to help out. So that's the best. Yeah, I guess that's the best answer I can give.
Wow. He knows your boundaries. Doesn't want to help. He's like, these are boundaries, right? I gotta go see Oppenheimer. See ya.
Sins, I think is how you say that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Here's a badge.
Do you regret something about your last or new relationship? Timing, internet, etc. Definitely not. I'm not a person that is very regretful, just because I feel like everything leads up to something, right?
Okay, when's she talking about me?
The little things. Definitely get it. And like that's one thing I do try to make very clear is I understand that, you know, what people do see or hear, or the rumors, or some of it the truth, like it's hard not, like you're human, like it's hard not to make assumptions or feel like, okay, I know this small part and this is what I think about the small part, and like I get that, but I just try to remind people, like I said earlier, like you, most of the time you have no idea, like no idea, you know.
What? I just learned you're actually supposed to leave the dishwasher open when not in use, I think. Really?
And even I have to remind myself of that. In fact, now so much that I see online or in movies or documentaries or anything like that, I'm obviously on a much smaller scale, but I have kind of gone through such similar stuff of like people not knowing, and it's made me just like...
See how weird this is? I love these lives. It feels like I'm on FaceTime with you. Okay, you look like an adult Lanny Marie. This is a creator. You're not on a FaceTime with her. Someone that you'll never meet. She'll never meet you. She doesn't know you. She just wants your money. That's a parasocial relationship. And that's effing weird.
Realize that, yeah, I don't know. And even people in my life, like especially my dad and like close family members, get kind of irritated with me. Like, Kyra, you need to say more. Like, you need to tell them the truth. Or
yeah. Why don't you? I said that. Just tell the truth then. We're waiting.
You know, just
We're waiting. You can shut us down, man. Boom. You can get rid of us.
at least give a little bit more. And it's like, but why? Why do I need?
Because the truth matters, and you're pissed that everybody's making up all these assumptions. What do you mean, why? You literally do videos of your life. Why leave it out? That's the question. Why wait?
To explain every little thing to people when it's gonna hurt people that whether I want to or I need to.
Oh, that's why. She just admitted it. If I told you the truth, it would hurt people. Ah. Are you guys... How come this wasn't a screenshot and put in the thing? That's a statement. I don't want to tell you the truth because it will hurt people. Damn.
Have these real people in my life that it could affect, and it's not worth it. Just for my reputation, like, it's truthfully not worth it. And like, my kids will see things in the future, and I want them to know and see the way I handled it. Because
yeah, you handled it real well. She's so stupid. She's so dumb. Oh my gosh. How did you handle this, Kyra? How did you handle... Your kids will see and eventually know, and not in the coming years, and not too far away. When people and their friends start Googling who you are, videos like mine are going to pop up. Videos like lots of people have done videos about you. Your Reddit's going to pop up. The threesome's going to pop up. The shit you've done's going to pop up. Everything you've done is going to pop up for these kids and their friends. And this is... You're like, I just want them to know. No. Tell the damn... Or you tell the truth, and then you tell your kids, hey, look, I had enough balls to actually tell what happened. Even if it wasn't the best situation, even if, it isn't, and we know it isn't, just tell the truth. Maybe you'll have some redemption. I doubt it.
I tell my kids all the time, like, when kids are mean to you, ignore them, or, don't let, like, people are going to have opinions of you. You just got to see your own worth, and you know the truth, and you know who you are. Like, I'm preaching that. Any parent is preaching that to their child all the time, but then to, like, not...
You don't even talk to your kids, don't lie.
Live it myself it just doesn't make sense.
You're doing a great job, Mama. You're glowing. I'm pretty sure that's the sunburn. Okay? Or the alcohol.
Like, if I can't even practice what I preach to my 2-year-old, like, how is she going to do that? How am I going to have that expectation, So yeah, I don't know. But I definitely understand, and I appreciate even like you leaving that comment. I feel like I do appreciate that you understand that maybe you don't know the full story.
So then tell us the story. There's literally no reason and nothing stopping you from telling the truth in the story. Again, your entire life is creating content about your life. So when you strategically leave certain things out, like Press Taint's face and the actual truth of the story, people are going to make up what they want. Because you told us time and time again, you're so authentic and this is my life and blah, blah, blah. Then in this video, you're like, oh, it's 99% fake. So which is it?
Let's see. The TikTok you made with me made me tear up. It's so glad to see you. So happy. That TikTok, you guys, I have watched so many times. I'm actually going to post it to Instagram tomorrow. I love that TikTok.
Why even get married at this point? What's the point of getting married? Like, you are, for all intents and purposes, are basically married, right? You're having relations with other people too, which is not really marriage. You literally own a home together. You probably share a bank account at this point. Can anybody tell me the point of getting married in this day and age at all? For real. What is the benefit of getting married? Or is, like, maybe where they live, do they get, like, they share medical benefits or something like that? I could see that being a benefit. But I'm just trying to think, like, what's the point of getting married when the traditional sense of marriage was to, get married, leave the home, leave your parents' house, and then come together as a union, right? That was the whole point of marriage traditionally. Why are people getting married when you are literally living married lives? Again, I could understand completely if it's like, okay, I get their medical benefits. I could see, okay, yeah, makes sense to me. But I'm like, why? At this point, it's a flex thing, right? It's a content thing for her. Like, there's no reason for getting married because this marriage isn't going to last. We all know it's not going to last. We look at her. So why?
Are you guys trying to conceive? No. Mm-hmm. Trust me, DIY all the way saves you so much money, and it can be a lot of fun to do. I'm so bad, you guys, with DIY, but I'm definitely going to try.
Get macaroni in. You drink too much, Kyra. Holy, take that slug. Ugh, I can smell that. Ugh.
Ugh.
So why are you drinking it if it's gross?
Do you have a wedding date yet? Next year, once we find a venue, we'll have like an official date.
And nobody will come. I can't wait for that wedding. I hope she live streams that shit. You all know we're all going to be watching with bated breath to see if even Preston's parents show up, because they probably will. Still their son. But they ain't going to like it. They ain't going to like it. And when shit hits a fan, when they break up and everything goes on, his parents are going to tell everything. They're going to spill. Nobody's coming on your side, right? Maybe your dad, and maybe you have some aunts and uncles, maybe. But you don't have any friends, man. Damn, that's got to hurt.
Truthfully, I'm so grateful that I'm able to work, even though it's really hard some days, I'm able to work full-time from home and have my kids full-time.
You release like one video every 3 weeks. What do you mean full-time? What does she do full-time? Even if you were a full-time content creator, you would probably have content out then that looks like you do it full-time. You don't do this full-time. What are you saying? Maybe it takes her so long to make a video that she feels like it is full-time. Maybe it takes her 80 hours to put one video together. Maybe. She's terrible as Oscar did it before.
And be able to have the greatest summer and do all these fun things with them, and just like be able to have people to create content for and to share my thoughts with, and to have people who are listening. Like, I'm more than anything, I'm very grateful and I'm very happy. Is there some moments where I'm like, just want to hop on and say, truly, honestly, F you guys, like, not you guys, but like, hey,
no, you mean everybody.
Haters, like, you have no
F you haters, I'm out.
No idea, and just let it all out. Do I want to do that?
Yeah, do it!
Some days, absolutely, but
do it!
I never will. It's never going to be worth it. And those thoughts go away really quickly. And more than anything, I'm just so happy for the good parts. Because I really...
What are the good parts, Kyra? You don't make any more money. You make like an 1/8 or a 16th of what you used to make. How are you... Like, again, Preston has to work, and maybe that's the real world. Maybe Preston makes a ton of money. I doubt it, but let's just say that's the case. Okay? You're actually a villain. You are hated by the people who once loved you. All those people who once loved you, and now you're haters and you just hate them. But you don't want to take stock. Maybe talk to your therapist about, hey, I used to be liked. What happened? Well, tell me what you think happened. Well, this press taint thing happened. Yeah, I can see why they hate you. So, any advice? Well, don't do that. Probably. Stop doing that. That's my advice. Ooh, Taylor Watkins says, do you watch and laugh at some of those gossip channel videos? They post all about your life as if they know you. I think I'm the only one who covers Kyra. I think I am. Who else does?
So, yeah. And I have talked about it many times. Every time I'm on live, usually I address something about it because I don't want to ignore your guys' questions, especially if I feel like it hasn't been answered before or enough. And unfortunately, that's not fun for the haters, so they're still going to make stuff, you know? Let's see. Oh my gosh, my comments. Okay, you guys, I had to scroll all the way down.
Don't ask her for advice on co-parenting. Hey, it's Casey. No advice from her.
Brianna, I definitely understand that. I respect your privacy, but I feel so disconnected from you and your content versus before. I hope that makes sense. That is one thing I have tried to be better at. There was a point where it was good for me to stay to myself and take a step back and be less personal, but that's definitely not how I feel. Okay,
I don't care.
I feel like kindness. Oh my gosh, 100%. Like, you guys have no idea.
Will you be able to fit another baby in this house? Would you ever do a Tequila Wednesday? I think that'll be fun. Probably.
No idea. Sometimes I see these titles or I see these comments on my videos, and it's not even like, oh my gosh, if they only knew. I have had those thoughts, but it's mostly just like...
There it is. What are your thoughts on Dad Challenge Podcast? Thanks, Sonny.
And it's always the people with no profile pictures, or they're 15, or have no life experience. Mostly those...
Like your life experience? Come on, what's your life experience? You stole Oscar from your best friend in high school. You had babies out of high school. I don't think you finished high school. You have no life experience because everything you've done was a vlog up to the point you threw Oscar and your family under the bus for Preston's taint. That's your life experience. Thanks, though.
All go together. Or their bios will be like, kindness only. And I'm like, what? Or just full adults making drama videos, which I kind of get because it makes them a lot of money, so why wouldn't they? And it strictly is, some of them it's strictly business, and then some people have obsessions, and it's very bizarre, and I feel bad for their families.
I was like, I feel bad for those people who make fun of me. Don't feel bad for us. We're having a good time over here. You are the butt of the joke because you're an asshole. Makes us all feel good too because we're not a bunch of assholes. So that's another good benefit of this.
But yeah, most of the time it's really funny, and I'll send them to my family and friends, and we all laugh about it.
You send my videos to your family and friends? You don't have any friends. Or they're 40-year-old men. I'm 43. Respect your damn elders.
Yes, I do have the kids pretty much full time. Their dad gets them usually he gets them on Saturday night, and then he'll spend Sunday with them as well.
Oscar, you are not doing yourself any favors, dude. This is the most dangerous thing you could be doing. Establishing this type of timeline. I know you had to do it to get your business going and everything else. Oscar, you need to change that right now. You need to go back to week on, week off. I don't care how hard it is for you. I don't care what kind of help you need to get to do it. I don't care. If you continue down this path, when she's ready, she will take you for all you're worth. Okay? Especially when the Prestane thing doesn't work out for her. Okay? Reestablish visitations the way you first had them, and make sure you stick to them no matter what. I should everybody message Oscar right now. Get back to the way it was, or you'll never see it the way it was. You have to.
It just kind of depends on.
This Lanny Marie is a big fan of mine. DCP is so embarrassing. I love it. They still call me DCP, right? You know Lanny's here. Lanny. Like, hi, Lanny. How are you doing? I know you're watching me. Thanks. I appreciate your view. Let me see. I'm looking at your picture. You look like you could, you work for Home Depot.
His schedule. This beer is making my eyesight go away. This isn't my first one, also.
Oh, we know.
Will you be able to fit another baby in this house? Definitely not. If we got pregnant next year...
Get to my question. Let's go.
We're definitely going to hear it. Get pregnant. And what do you have in your mouth?
Probably a beer.
Lucy, we're not trying to get pregnant, especially before a wedding. I am not about to be in a wedding dress pregnant. Not my preference. But I definitely don't.
I'm like 6 beers drinks. You definitely are there, Jasmine. You are definitely 6 beers drinks.
I don't want to wait until I'm 35 to have more kids, especially because we want more than one. However, we have to have...
You're an idiot.
Them. But anyways... Yeah, this house we plan on either completely
What's your favorite 3 ways? P shows his love for you. Oh, I read that completely with a different emphasis. What's your favorite 3 ways? P shows. I think, what are your favorite 3 ways that Preston shows his love for you? Not 3 ways in Vegas. Damn, man.
Tearing it down and building like our dream home in the next probably 2 years.
You're going to be broke.
And then trying for a baby, or even if we had a baby.
See, there it is again. Attracting your tribe. I'm 6 beers deep too. And you're probably at home watching your kids. So, trash.
Like if we had an oopsie, like after our wedding, if that happened, because there's no way. I'm like making sure, I'm like tracking to make sure that I don't get pregnant right now. But like if we by any chance got pregnant like sooner.
What if one of the girls you're having threesomes with gets pregnant? What if that happens? Oh man. Like does that when you have an open marriage like this, do you ever like anybody who has them like, and I'm not for regular people who do this who are like consenting adults, do what you got to do. And you know that's how I think that, right? The threesome thing is funny to me for this because like this is the reason that they're together, because they're like way more she lets him do that, I guess, whatever. Anyway, all that to say is, have you ever had a conversation about like what if? Because there are oopsies, if you're using protection or not. What if? And that person that you got pregnant is like super pro-life and doesn't want to have an A and all that kind of stuff. What, have you ever had that conversation? What does that sound like? Damn.
Then when we decide to tear down this house and build, we obviously could have a baby because we would just keep the baby in the house for 6 months in our room. The baby wouldn't have its own room until after 6 months. And so Basically, the point is,
Here it is. Mackenzie's asking, can your body handle more kids? Wondering because I remember an old blog where you said the doc said no.
plan to tear this house down and build before we have another baby, or at least before the baby needs its own room, or
They should just put a damn Ziploc or some Velcro in there next time. Because at 5 C-sections, like I feel like you're getting a little bit crazy with the scar tissue and stuff, right? Wow.
would rent this house out if that's what we decide to do and buy our dream home. Mm-hmm. If we had a baby in this house, though, the baby would be fine. But it's not what I want, no.
Jeez. She honestly thinks a baby coming on the vlog is going to save her channel. It's not.
Would you ever do a Tequila Wednesday? I think it'd be fun. That could be dangerous. What are your thoughts on Dad Challenge podcast?
Yeah!
That guy is a fucking creep, and I feel so bad for his wife.
Why would you feel bad for her? She's doing awesome. We've been married for over 15 years, Kyra. I haven't ever had the urge to throw my family under the bus for some strange taint. She's looking at her face. She's bad. Let's go.
Used to be all about, like, protect the kids, but then now I'm not showing the kids, not for his sake, by the way, because...
Throw it all in there.
Why would I... Anyways.
What? Why don't you ever finish a phrase? She doesn't want to give me credit. I get it. I understand that. I can talk about anything I want on this channel. You're not my real dad.
But he's still obsessing over me, so no thank you.
I thought you don't watch my stuff or the hater stuff, though. The only time I ever engage with any of Kyra's content is when somebody sends it to me. So here's how my routine goes when it comes to content creation. When you did your engagement thing, I got 400 messages. Look at Kyra's engaged. And I click and I'm like, okay, she's engaged. Oh, is she engaged? I don't look at your shit. Oh my God, Kyra posted. I don't give a shit, man. I only ever engage when someone says, take a look at this. Because I got 400 other families I can cover, which I do. Okay? You're just the most fun to snark on because you're such a douche.
He's so weird. The other drama channels, there's actually some that I like. I haven't watched.
She's done this before. I like this one drama channel called Spill Tea Session, and they're cool.
Watched in so long, but I used to like. I think it's Tea Spill.
Tea Spill.
Maybe that's one I don't like, but I think it is one that I like. That I had seen 2 or 3 years ago. I'd seen some of their videos, and if it's the right channel that I'm talking about, they were not as like just spewing shit and like.
What? Here's why Kyra's mad at me, and I don't blame her. Okay. I'm the one who broke the story. Okay, I'm the one who changed people's minds. You guys don't know about the Vegas threesome and that picture and Preston being part of the picture unless it was for me. Because that person trusted me enough to reach out to me and tell me her story. And I said, can I share it? And she said, absolutely, go for it. She felt really bad because she was like, after she met them and then watched their video, she's like, oh my God, this is trashy. I have to let people know that they're trashy, right? And that they were cheating on one another. So Kyra's not mad at everybody else. Kyra's just mad at me because I'm the one who broke the shit. And I don't get to break tons of stories. And so that was a big deal for this channel, right? This is an OK Baby channel that was doing massive exploitation of children. And this is just the post-exploitation of children. This is actually quite interesting about family vloggers who live their life online, fake and not genuine at all. And then the aftermath of all that. That's this whole part and parcel of family vlogging. You might not think it is, but this is actually quite interesting to watch how people implode after this shit hits the fan. Very interesting. And so that's why she's mad. That's okay. Stay mad, forehead.
Need to hear themselves talk, basically.
That's cute coming from Kyra. People like hear themselves talk while she's on an hour and a half live with strangers.
So yeah, careful where you get your information from. Not even because of accuracy, but just out of weirdness.
Why not because of accuracy? Are you saying I'm accurate? Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some weird-ass people out there, you guys.
Like
and
who?
One of them.
Why am I one of them? Why? Because I make fun of you? Is that why? You're upset I make fun of you? Or are you upset that the tides turned when the truth came out because of me? I'd be pissed too, man. I would hold a grudge. I would absolutely.
Dad Challenge podcast is very strange, and he really likes when I talk about him. So I'm really feeding his ego right now, which is fine. He clearly
I'm basking in your hate. Just basking in it. Keep doing it.
It's his ego fed.
Again, she's only doing this. It's the tide to turn. I'm not even that big of a creator, but she knows when I cover her, she gets a boost, right? And eventually, again, I'll say it again. I'll probably just stop because it's not. I don't want to help her, right? But she did that because she knew I would cover it and would in turn give her a boost. So this is like this ecosystem I'm telling you about. It's how this works. It's it's how the sausage is made. But it's kind of funny. Before she didn't know who I was, she didn't watch my videos. Now she knows everything. And she shares this with her family and friends. Hey, Kyra's family and friends. Friends. What's up?
I'm like 6 beers drink. I think you mean down. Deep.
Down.
There you go.
DCP sucks. Dad Challenge is he's such an egghead.
You deserve a cut of their paychecks.
Guys, come up with better burns. You guys suck at this, man. There's so many things you can make fun of me for. Okay? So many. Get good.
The videos they make of you, like the hour live. He did about me yesterday. He did an hour live about me? Wow.
It was awesome.
That's kind of cool. Like, I'm not gonna
It was awesome.
lie. Like, never in my life did I think anybody would give a shit enough about me to, like...
The thing is, we don't give a shit about you. What we do is we want to tear down the narrative that you're a good person and that the whole time you were doing it, you were exploiting children as well. All it does is goes to prove the type of people it takes to exploit children. So in the end, it's kind of wrapped in a neat little bow. Ding!
Do a whole live talking badly
DC is so weird and doesn't even know what he's talking about anything half the time. Cracks me up.
about me.
But why you guys watch me? Why? Morgan Elizabeth with 3 Zs. Why do you even watch me then if I don't know what I'm talking about? You're clearly here to watch. These people make me laugh so hard. We hate you, but I'm going to pay you while I watch you, okay?
I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. But yes, I do deserve a cut of their paychecks. Like, there should be like a copyright
Here's a cut of your paycheck.
thing, But unfortunately, YouTube, it's all fair use,
Fair use.
So, one day.
One day she'll get even. She will hunt me down. But I'll see her coming from miles away because the sun will reflect off her forehead. I'll be in the woods camping and I'm like, there's a glint over there. Over yonder, there's a glint. Get my freaking binoculars. Oh my god, it's Kyra! Run!
Was it difficult to share your engagement? Did you expect negativity? Not at all. I was so excited. Like, you guys have no
I was so excited that I turned the comments off after a while.
idea. I could not wait. I told you guys I was going to post it at 11 in the morning, but I wanted to post it as soon as I woke up. I did know there was going to be negativity, but that is not something that altered my excitement.
Well, then why did you delete your comments? That's strange. Do you sit down and watch your own gossip channels? Well, Brittany Barton, I think she just proved to you that she does.
Yeah, I agree. At least you guys are like on the same page. He's such an egghead. That's the thing I will say. It's not even like people are saying making fun of him as a person. It's hard not to.
Well, go for it. Literally, I make fun of you so hard. Not even badly. I just surface. So take your opportunity, Kyra. I need to hear your roasts. I want you to roast me. I need to hear how good you are at this. Eviscerate me. Please do. Permission granted. Let's go. Just do it.
Just that he's like an a-hole. It's just the fact that it's very bizarre. Like,
that's all you have?
Yeah.
Why is this so bizarre? Why is this so strange to people? You were a child exploiter. One of the biggest ones, too, that I covered for a while. And then the whole shit collapsed. And now I'm covering the aftermath of what it is to be your type of person. And you guys think that's strange? I think it's like part and parcel. I think it's just a natural evolution. If it were anybody who goes through this, I'll cover it too. Because it's very interesting. The type of person that you guys are following that you think are genuine, that are like so real and raw, and you're looking for their advice, and they're influencing you, and then who they really, really are. This is so perfect, actually. But roast me, man. Let's go.
What an odd thing for a grown man to spend his time doing. I agree. And
It's not odd for you guys to exploit your children online for years and years and years. That's not odd. What I do is odd. Okay. Get better at this, Kyra. Because you're totally disappointing me. I am disappointed in you.
it truly was to quote-unquote protect the kids, but we all know it's not. Anybody with a brain cell would know.
It's to give a voice to those who don't, and to call out in a very fun, snarky way those who do it. The tools I have at my disposal are to make fun of these assholes who exploit children. Do I think it's going to stop child exploitation? No. Has it helped to some degree? It absolutely has. to lots of people who don't show their kids anymore, including, drumroll please, you. Funny how that works, eh?
And what about his poor kids? Like, why don't you go spend time with yours and, like, your wife?
I have to keep saying this. I spend more time with my kids than you guys have ever seen your kids in real life. You know what I do? I sit down. It takes me 1 hour to do this video. Then another hour to edit the video. Then the rest of my day, free. I swim with my kids, sit in the hot tub. We did chalk drawings. Today we went out for breakfast and it was delicious. Then we went to Costco and got toilets. That was fun. I spend more time with my children again than you ever will. So don't ever come at me with that shit. Unlike you, I know what I'm doing and I can do it quickly. My brain works fast and I don't have to film my life, bring it all back, compile it, and make videos. I sit down for a couple hours and then I make fun of you assholes. I edit it or Tyson edits it and then I'm back upstairs hanging out with the old fam jam. They're probably like, Dad's around too much. But I'll never stop. So stop saying stupid shit.
Your poor wife. If my fiance, going to turn into my husband, was ever sitting around making videos about other women full time,
what would you do?
We would never be married because of that.
Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. Let me get it straight. So I sit around and I talk about mommy vloggers, like for the most part, because that's the people who generally do this, right? And so you guys call me misogynist, but you always fail, always, you haters, always fail to ever just answer this question. Who are these mommies that I'm making fun of? Are they good people? Are they just randoms? Do I make fun of just moms on the street, neighbors who are moms? Do I just make fun of moms? Or do I make fun of mothers who exploit their fucking kids? Answer the question, because that makes all the difference. Okay? But let me get this straight. You're mad at me for calling out exploiters. Let's be real, because that's exactly what I'm doing. And you would never be with a guy who does that. But you'll be with a guy who could sleep with other women, no problem. Have an open relationship, do threesomes in Vegas, leave his wife. You'll do all that, no problem. Spare me your morals. Because in the end, I know what I'm doing is okay. I'll be fine. Yeah, I can be a little bit mean sometimes, and that's just the way it is. But I'm only mean to those people who deserve it, like you, asshole. So let's be real. I'd never marry Josh because he makes fun of women, but I'll definitely marry this guy that sleeps with other women while with me. Got it. I understand now.
That is just not healthy, and like...
That's not healthy. But what you guys are doing, that's definitely healthy.
Really, probably a little bit psychotic.
I'm psychotic. Okay. The person who stole Oscar from best friend, then had kids, didn't do anything good with their life, exploited children their whole life, and then threw that family under the bus for another guy you wanted to steal from somebody else? Are you really gonna sit here and say that? Like, the audacity of this forehead.
Emily, thank you. If someone made an hour live about me, I would be honored. That is how I feel. I'm like, actually, it's kind of cool.
Well, then good. So I'll do some more then if you're honored. You won't be bad then, right?
No.
Again, why don't you roast me? Roast me, man.
Well, I do not watch my own gossip channels. There has been like
yes, you do.
Few videos here or there, like a couple years ago, that I can't help but watch. Or if it's like a drama channel.
Taylor Rafferty says, hi, he's going to get a clip of this and rant until the rest of his hair falls off. Actually, just did a haircut today. In the summer, I kind of do it. I like it short like this. But I always find it hilarious that people are like, you're bald. Okay, like, cool. Sorry, I have more testosterone. My bad.
That I do like, if they post a video, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what did you say? But otherwise, no. Les Venturas? Guys, that's why I always feel bad saying your name, because I know I'm messing it up. Thank you. I'm sorry I suck.
Have you ever read the Reddit group? This has been a good live. Like, I'm feeling good about the snark on this.
It'll never be easy, I don't think. Co-parenting is so hard.
Is that all she says?
But about you guys saying that I'm happy, I feel like it makes me happy to see that you pregnancy tests. And yes, every once in a while when I know that I am going to be drinking, not that that's what those were, but when I know that I'm going to be drinking a lot, I do take pregnancy tests to make sure. Because that's how I found out with Avery that I was pregnant.
Maya Knight intensifies. Remember Maya Knight? Her and what's-her-face took a pregnancy test and they cheersed it, and then they pissed in the woods on the stick, even though they were in a bathroom, and then we're like, we're not pregnant! Crack a White Claw! If that's how you live your life, pardon me if I decide to judge you.
So, God forbid that a woman who's 26 with 4 kids every once in a while...
You're 20... I swear to God, I thought she was 36. I'm not even kidding you guys right now. I swear to God, I thought she was like 29 or almost 30. I thought... You're 26? And you make fun of me? Are you kidding me right now? I'm 43 and I look the same age as you. Are you shitting me?
Takes a pregnancy test. Like, take a fucking hike and fall on your face.
No, that's not... I don't want to take a hike and fall on my face. It's actually a good burn, though. See, I know she can burn. I know she's got some burns. Take a effing hike and fall on your face? That's funny. Burn me. Let's roast Josh. I want to hear it.
I do have a thing for pearls.
Yeah, you do. She's just saying that because he got it at Costco. I wish we were friends, so I'm going to pay to be your friend in this chat. I feel so sorry for some of these people. Go get real friends, Emily. Go get some real friends. That is so sad of you. Ew.
This is true. This is very true. It's for the money, yeah. Whatever.
You do it for the money, too.
What?
Are you mad at me for doing it for money? Are you saying I shouldn't do it for money? Not only do I get to make fun of you if you're being an asshole, which makes me feel good, and is doing a service for the world, I also get paid to do it. So, stay mad. You got paid to exploit kids.
Have it. Go buy a better freaking attitude with it.
Can you buy those? Where do you get those? Costco? Holy, drink that beer. Get it in.
Would you get on birth control? Definitely not. I'm not. I've been on it before. I've always had really bad things happen on it.
Like hair loss. Everybody's making fun of my forehead when you're in chat with this lady. Come on now.
It's never been good. I think it's also funny. Like, what are people gonna say? Like, oh my God, I saw her sex toys in her drawer. Make a whole Reddit form, and it's like, girl, do you need some? Because your attitude's showing that you need a good one.
No, the problem people have with it is not that you have sex toys. That's good, great. Have as many as you want. That stuff's awesome. It's showing the world, and then having your kids on the same channel, and on this, like, the next slide over, having pictures of your kids. The problem isn't having it. There's no shame in doing that stuff. It's great if you're a consenting adult. Go for it. This stuff's awesome. Okay, great. I turned down the same company who wanted to sponsor me. I said, no, I would not fit with my brand. But I'm not against that stuff. What we're against is the shit that's going to be weaponized against your children later. That's what we're against, dumbass.
What's your vibe for the wedding? Like,
what's your vibe? My vibe is divorce. Any more about me?
Cake is where it's at. Things like that. The girls being flower girls. Yes, I agree. The hot tub, like, you eat. So
don't get a hot tub. Not with you two. No kids will be able to swim in it. So please do that.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
I didn't know I was going to cover so much of that. That was awesome. Yeah, that was good. Thanks, Kyra, for giving me content. I need good Snark content for Snark Week. It has been Snark Week. So, she didn't really roast me. I wish she would. Just go for it. You might as well just, at this point, you mention me all the time. Just go for it. I want to hear a good, because I bet there's some vitriol in there that's going to be funny to hear. So, but again, I find it hilarious that she's trying to justify everything when all you have to do is sit here and say, look, Hannah was your best friend. She was the one that was your best friend. So when their relationship ended, all we have to know is who you chose to support when that ended. That's all we need. And the reason that you won't tell us the truth is because the truth is going to make you look bad, and you admitted it on camera. So, sucks to be you, asshole. Everybody take a deep ass snarky breath. That was funny. That was a good one. I honestly, I could have done a 2-hour video on that. I wish I could have just stuck through all of it, but just don't have time. I got other videos to do. We got other people to snark on. We got a Doherty Dozen every day this week, and then someone else on top of that. We are so excited about it. I hope you guys are having fun with me, and I hope you know you're amazing, incredible, and valuable. And you look really cool in that hat, just so you're aware. Like, bam, what's up? It looks really good. You guys, stay fresh, stay warm, or cool, or whatever. Get a popsicle or a freezy. Whatever you need to stay cool this summer. Okay? Make sure your kids are having a good time. Make tons of great memories. And just know that you are awesome, you are amazing, and you are valuable. And I will see you when I see you.